Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T25 AT. It's a tier 7 fixed tank destroyer, say, as opposed to a turreted tank destroyer. It's got a casement, and it's located on the south spawn of Pilsen under the command of Silberzwiebel. Now, it's got a 105mm gun. I think I recognise that gun. Yep, it is the 105, capable of 320 alpha and penetrating 198mm with standard, and that goes up to 245mm with the APCR, and he's packing plenty of APCR in this battle. Now, the T25 AT is actually based on the T23 medium tank, and it was a design concept. It wasn't actually produced, and it was rejected at the concept stage. But this is not a brawler, this tank. It's not designed to brawl with the enemy. He took that pot shot while he was well behind the bushes, so there was no chance the enemy at the other end is going to spot him. But he's poked out around the corner, and he's hoping that one of his teammates is going to spot somebody over there. Aiming for the bushes the other side as well. Always worth that in a battle like this, but no shot in the factories. Now, will an enemy appear from that direction? He's rather close to the bushes. IKV is his platoon mate, and also a T29 on his team as well. T29's over in the factories, way over the other side, and an AMX 12-ton light tank's been spotted in the coal pits. Really to shoot at. Oh, railway line, KRAWL. In fact, actually, there's a Schwarzpanzer 58 there as well, and they're pushing on Leo back. He's got a shot on the Schwarzpanzer, gets a nice round in for 326. Pulls into cover quickly just to avoid any shot that was coming from a tank destroyer. He's got over to the other side. His sixth sense didn't go off, so presumably there's nobody over there spotting him, and even the Schwarzpanzer didn't see him. Oh, they lost the Leo, but I think they're going to lose some of their tanks. Yes, nice shot on the 12-ton. But it wasn't him who got the kill. It was the IKV, his platoon mate. So only the one hit so far on the Schwarzpanzer, and the enemy seems to be doing rather well in the factory area, so Silberzwiebel's decided that he's going to go over there and give him a bit of assistance.
Fall back.
Yeah, he's saying to his teammates, fall back to defensive positions so that they can take on the enemy as they get close to the cap. We've only got 2 tanks in the factory area, plus the VK and the KV-1S who held back. And unfortunately, that's making it very difficult for ABS 1977, somebody we've seen before, who regularly platoons Silberzwiebel. And there is a KV-2 behind that door. Will he poke out? Slowly, he's side-scraping. Bad move. Yeah, nice shot. 355. Remember, it's 320 alpha, so that is a high roll. He's going to try and help ABS. Oh, it's been spotted. Now remember, this tank's not a brawler because it doesn't really have very good armour, but it does have a decent gun, capable of decent pen. The Super Hellcat's going around the outside, so I think he's going to try and do the same. See if he can catch this guy unawares. There we go. Oh, yes, that worked. But he did take him around from the Super Hellcat in the tracks. Now, the IS-5's around this side as well. Super Hellcat's gone. And so's the IS-5. He was killed by ABS. So now, even though they were down, they're still down 2 tanks, but they're starting to get it better. And there's a KV2 over there. That's the one that was hiding behind the gate. Will he get another shot on the guy? Just the top of his turret showing. Pulls back into cover. Now, two enemies are actually in the south end of the centre line. Oh, one of them's gone. SU-101, come around the corner. Oh no, shot because of the gun. Fires one in underneath the gun, hits the SU-101, and he gets a nice high roll for 354. Here comes the SU-101, can he get another one in? No! And he takes her around for 420. Ouch. Okay, he's loading the APCR. It's difficult to get through the armor on the SU-101. It is a brawler because it's got the engine up front. And he's trying to attempt him to shoot. If the Scorpion from the other direction, if he can shoot him in the back. Silberzwiebel's tracked him. Go to work, Scorpion. Put a round into him. Oh, he did. Yes, he got a round in. And now the SU-101 suddenly realised, I've got a tank behind me. And that... Oh, that one didn't get through either. Unfortunately, the Scorpion's taking some damage. In fact, he's probably going to be out of the game very, very shortly. And he has. Yes, he's gone. And now Silberzwiebel's all alone with the Kolobanov. He gets the first one. Will he be able to stay alive long enough? He's got a T-34 coming up around. He's got enough hit points to do it. The guy pokes out around that corner. Here he comes. Yeah, right. Oh, Amarak blows the turret clean off. That was nice. And now there's only 3 enemy remaining. 1 Arty, 1 tank destroyer, and 1 heavy. Oh, the tank destroyer is the E25, and he's behind him. Drives over the turret. Now, the physics thing that makes you fly into the air has stopped now. So, thank goodness. Otherwise, he would have been up in the sky by now. Okay, now, is he going to go after the Arty? I would be a bit worried about doing that right now with the E25 behind me, but ideally what you want to do is get in an ambush position, and I think he's found his spot. He can sit here in that bush, wait for the guy to come around the corner, and then nail him, hoping that he does come that side. He's just doing a quick check to see the other side. He should be able to re-aim quickly enough if he does. You switch back to AP because he should be able to get through the hull of an E25 with just standard AP. Can keep the premium for the enemy heavy. Yes, gets him. He had to think about it, but he did get him. Oh, and the KV2's mucked it up. Now he's got a long reload, 20-second reload, and his hit points is low enough that Silberzwiebel can probably take him out with just 1 round. And then he just needs to get the Arty, and he's won a Kolobanov. Thank you very much. Very kind. And that's a high caliber as well, which means now all he has to do is find the Arty. And, well, he wasn't shot in the ass while he was shooting, so I don't think the Arty is in the northwest corner of the map. He must be over on the east side of the map, and we just never saw him. So I think that's where he's going to head. He might also want to load the heat rounds, the HE rounds. Because, of course, with the HE rounds, the alpha damage goes up to 420. And there he's found him. He was on the east side. It's the AMX-13 F3 with the stock gun. 1 round's enough to finish him off. And that is a Kolobanov and a Top Gun. What a game for Silberzwiebel. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Silberzwiebel in the T25 AT. He got a demolition expert. He blew the T34 85's turret clean off. He got a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, but best of all, he got the medal everyone would like to get, the epic medal, the Kolobanov medal for standing alone against at least 5 enemy tanks and winning. And on top of that, he got a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. I'm not seeing the high caliber, and I wonder, because it did pop up to say, yes, he got it, but I think he might actually have been beaten to the total. So we'll actually have to see in the team scores. Let's have a look. Did he get it? No, he didn't. The high caliber went to the E25. 3,903 hit points of damage. He got the high caliber. So Silberzwiebel must have qualified for the level, the actual point at which you should get a high caliber unless somebody else has already beaten you to it and has a higher score. And so that mod which I've got, which actually says you've got a high caliber, sometimes it can be default or beaten by the fact that somebody else has scored higher than you. But he did get the second highest damage, 3,336 hit points out of that game. The next high scorer being the Scorpion with 2,647, and then his teammate ABS 1977 in the T29 with 2,579. There was one other teammate, he was in the IKV 90B, that's Golobolo. He had 432 hit points of damage, and he managed to get a kill. Well, the highest number of kills actually went to Silberzwiebel with 6. The ABS 1977 got 4 kills in that game, so they got 10 together. And that extra one that he got from Golobolo, well, that's 11 kills in total. If they just got one more kill, it would have been a crucial contribution, but I'm afraid not on this occasion. When it came to base XP, yes, he's got it with that one. Silberzwiebel gets the top of the column in that one, so he's got the top in 2 columns. That's not bad. 1,308 base experience points for Silberzwiebel, 1,103 for the T25 ABS, and 823 for the Kolobanov. And finally, Golobolo, 410. Silberzwiebel fired 16 rounds in that game, got 12 direct hits, 9 penetrations, 1 splash. Damage of 3,336 hit points, of which 981 were up more than 300 meters. He received 3 hits from the enemy, 2 of them were penetrations, 1 non-penetrations. One of those shots went straight up his ass, and that was the E25 shooting at him as he was retreating. And he spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 6, did 487 hit points of damage assistance, or yes, it was damage assistance in this game. On a premium count, he earned 35,451 credits, got 15,953 credits from battle payments, and total came to 74,448. After repair and ammunition resupply, he actually took away a profit of 37,691 credits, and he earned 1,308 XP, got 294 for playing in the platoon, took away 2,256 experience points altogether. But best of all, he took away a Kolobanov, and these little medals, they are very, very precious when you do get them, because it proves that you are better than the rest, or better than the majority of players. And I've only got 1 Kolobanov. I earned it at tier 2, would you believe it, as well. But yes, it is quite amusing then how people actually get Kolobanovs. Sometimes they get it like Silberzwiebel did, by killing all the enemy tanks, and sometimes they get it just by winning and being the last one alive on an assault game. But this is the hard way to do it, by killing all the enemy, and he did it incredibly well. And firstly, by taking out their SU-101, who was a real problem, and then dealing with that E25 as a fast mover and very difficult to pin down those things. But very well played indeed. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We've got more replays coming up from Silberzwiebel in a short while, so do stick around and watch them, because again, more medals earned. Thanks for watching.